said, we're still prepared to go to jail for it.
I think we need to remind ourselves that we are dealing with outlaw motorcycle gangs.
They've survived turf wars and a dogged determination by the police and the government to rub them out. But when at least half a dozen rival bikie clubs from around the country, including the Hells Angels, the Rebels, the Descendants and the Finks, come together for tomorrow's poker run, it'll be the biggest protest these outlaw motorcycle gangs have initiated against the government and its so-called anti-bikie laws. In fact, the protest, led by the Gypsy Jokers, will most likely go down in history as the biggest anti-government demonstration since the Vietnam War.
It's our annual poker run, we have one every year. It's also a protest run, a protest against these draconian laws that the government here in South Australia has introduced. And we'll have all the clubs from South Australia attending, plus a lot of public. Anyone really that wants to come, that doesn't like being told who they can talk to and who they can't talk to.
Protest runs against the barbaric laws the government are trying to install on us.
It'll be the first time ever these clubs have united for a common cause.
We'll just see who turns up. There'll be a lot of them though.
Diesel's the president of the South Australian chapter of the Gypsy Jokers. He believes the survival of the patches he and his fellow gang members wear are at stake, thanks to Premier Rand's Serious and Organised Crime Act. Davo is the club's sergeant-in-arms.
It's modern day Australia, isn't it? It's not Russia in the 30s.
For these guys, tomorrow's run is all about standing up for what they believe are their fundamental human rights. The clubs and their supporters are forming a political party in the hope it'll enable them to circumvent the Rand bikie laws, with tomorrow's poker run being held under the banner of the soon-to-be registered Free Australia Party.
That we can't associate with each other, can't talk to each other. Friends we've had for 20, 30 years, we're not allowed to talk to each other anymore. And that's wrong.
They deny the party lacks the grounding and principles of a legitimate political organisation.
What's your response to claims that the Free Australia political party has purely been established to circumvent the Premier's anti-bikie laws?
What I think about that is that we've always had enough laws to police whatever happens in the community without any need for giving the police too much power. You know, there's no need for it. We've already got the laws there in place to punish anyone that needs punishing.
Already, the South Australian Police have applied to have the Finks, the first outlaw motorcycle gang, declared a criminal gang under the legislation.
There's no doubt that members of the outlaw motorcycle gangs are behaving differently now, owing to the fact the legislation has come in. But I really need to reiterate it is early days, and I would expect it's going to take some time for the legislation to really start to have a significant impact.
If the Attorney-General agrees, the Finks could face control orders and prison time just for drinking with their bikie mates. Assistant Police Commissioner Tony Harrison says tomorrow's run will be one of the bigger operations undertaken by South Australian Police.
It is going to be a significant event. We believe there'll be more than 300 motorbikes and cars involved in the run. So we will have a large contingent of police available for the management of the convoy. There'll only be South Australia Police officers involved in policing of the event. We'll have a significant number involved in managing the convoy itself, and we'll also have some other police officers available when they stop at particular licensed premises along the route as well.
And despite the rivalries of the past, all parties are adamant tomorrow will be peaceful. Well, as peaceful as 500 Harley-Davidsons can be.
Can you give the public your assurance that, as far as you're concerned, there will be no trouble?
Absolutely. There shouldn't be any concerns at all as far as that goes. It's going to be a very well organised, well-run event.
We've been having meetings with each other, and we've got a clear understanding from each club that there will be not one bit of trouble. It will be a clean, safe run. It's as simple as that. We've got a clear understanding with each club in South Australia.
So that's a guarantee you can give to the South Australian public?
A guarantee, rock solid guarantee.
They do come with a lot of baggage to this event. We don't have to go too far back into history to realise that there has been shootouts in the streets of Adelaide involving these outlaw motorcycle gangs. So it is an unusual situation we find ourselves in, policing outlaw motorcycle gangs who are coming together to participate in a convoy run, if you like. So we are treating it differently.
Are you guys in this for the long haul?
Definitely.
We're just a bunch of blokes that ride bikes and like having a good time in life.